the real truth about waking up at 5 a.m. Hello, and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to talk about something you have probably heard a million times. It's the idea of waking up at 5 a.m. You see it everywhere. Books are written about it. Super successful people on the internet swear by it. They tell you that if you want to be a winner, if you want to get ahead in life, you need to be up before the sun. They call it the 5 a.m. club. It sounds amazing, like a secret club for people who get things done. But is it really the magic key to success? Is it for everyone? Or is it just a trend that might be doing more harm than good for some of us? We are going to dig into the real truth about waking up at 5 a.m. We will look at the good, the bad, and everything in between, using simple ideas that anyone can understand. But before we begin, I have a very simple question for you. What time did you wake up this morning? Don't be shy. Was it 6 a.m., 8 a.m., maybe even 10 a.m.? Let me know in the comments below. There is no right or wrong answer, I'm just curious. All right, let's get into it. The idea of the 5 a.m. club is very attractive. It paints a picture of a perfect morning. Imagine this. Your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. The rest of the world is asleep. Your house is quiet, the streets are empty, there are no emails, no phone calls, no kids asking for breakfast. It's just you. You have this golden time, maybe 1 or 2 hours, that is all yours. You can use this time to do all the things you never have time for. You can exercise, you can meditate, you can read a book, you can plan your day, you can work on your side business. By the time everyone else is just starting to wake up and rush around, you have already accomplished so much. You feel calm, in control, and ahead of the game. This is the promise of the 5 a.m. club, the promise of peace, productivity, and personal growth. When you hear about famous actors, CEOs, and athletes who all wake up super early, it's easy to believe that their early start is the secret to their success. They talk about how this quiet time in the morning is when they have their best ideas. It's when they build the discipline that carries them through the rest of the day. They make it sound like if you just change this one thing, if you just force yourself out of bed a few hours earlier, your whole life will transform. You'll be more fit, more focused, richer, and happier. It's a very powerful and simple message, and that's why so many people are drawn to it. It feels like a shortcut to a better life. You think to yourself, if I can just master this one habit, everything else will fall into place. But here's the part of the story that the 5 a.m. gurus often forget to mention, or they just skim over it. To wake up at 5 a.m. and feel good, you can't go to bed at midnight. This is the most important piece of the puzzle, and it's the one most people ignore. Our bodies are not machines. We can't just cut down on sleep and expect to perform at our best. Most adults need somewhere between 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night to function properly. This is not a suggestion, it's a biological need, just like breathing air or drinking water. So let's do some simple math. If you need to wake up at 5 a.m. and you need at least 7 hours of sleep, that means you have to be asleep by 10 p.m. And if you need 8 hours, which many people do, you need to be asleep by 9 p.m. Not just in bed, but actually asleep. This means you need to start winding down for the night at 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. You have to turn off the TV, put away your phone, and get ready for bed while many people are still eating dinner or watching their favorite show. This is the hidden price of admission to the 5 a.m. club. It's not just about having the willpower to get out of bed in the dark. It's about completely changing your entire evening schedule. It means saying no to late-night movies with your partner. It means leaving parties or social gatherings early. It means your social life might have to change in a big way. This is the sacrifice that is required. If you try to wake up at 5 a.m. but you are still going to bed at 11 p.m. or midnight, you are not joining a success club. You are joining the sleep deprivation club, and that is a club you do not want to be a part of. Being constantly tired is not a recipe for success. It's a recipe for burnout, bad decisions, and poor health. Now, let's talk about something that makes this whole topic even more complicated. Not all of us are built the same way. Deep inside our bodies, we each have a little clock. Scientists have a fancy name for it, but we can just call it our body clock. This internal clock tells us when to feel sleepy and when to feel awake. For some people, this clock is naturally set to an early schedule. These are the morning people. or what some people call larks. These are the people who naturally wake up early, around 6 a.m., and feel full of energy in the morning. They do their best thinking and their best work before lunchtime. For them, waking up at 5 a.m. might not be a huge struggle. It's just a small adjustment to what their body already wants to do. But then, there is another group of people. Their body clocks are set to a later schedule. These are the night people, or night owls. These people naturally feel sleepy later, maybe around 11 p.m. or midnight, and they naturally want to wake up later, like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. They often feel groggy and slow in the morning, but their energy and focus peak in the afternoon and evening. This isn't a choice they make. It's not because they are lazy. It's literally built into their biology, in their genes. It's like having brown eyes or blonde hair. You don't choose it. For a natural night owl, forcing themselves to wake up at 5 a.m. every day is like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's a constant battle against their own body. They might be able to do it for a few days, or even a few weeks, but it will likely leave them feeling exhausted, irritable, and out of sync. They might feel like a failure because they can't stick to the 5 a.m. schedule that everyone talks about. But they are not a failure. They're just trying to follow a plan that was designed for a completely different type of person. It's like telling a fish it has failed because it can't climb a tree. The fish wasn't built to climb trees, and a night owl wasn't built to be a super early riser. Some studies even show that about half of the population falls somewhere in the middle, not a strong lark or a strong owl. So this one-size-fits-all rule of 5 a.m. already ignores the natural tendencies of a huge number of people. With all that said, let's be fair and look at the real benefits of waking up early, because for the right person, they can be life-changing. If you are a natural morning person, or if you can adjust your sleep schedule properly, there are some amazing advantages. The first and biggest benefit is the quiet time. We live in a world that is constantly noisy and demanding. From the moment we wake up, our phones are buzzing with notifications, our families need our attention, and our bosses are sending us emails. It can feel like we are always reacting to other people's needs. That quiet time in the early morning, from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., is a shield against all of that. It's a protected space where you can focus on yourself. This is incredibly powerful. You can use this time to think clearly without interruptions. You can plan your day with a calm mind, deciding what is truly important, instead of just reacting to whatever comes first. This sense of control can dramatically reduce your stress levels. You start the day feeling prepared and proactive, not rushed and reactive. This feeling alone can change the entire tone of your day. Another huge benefit is the opportunity to get a head start. When you're up early, you can knock out an important task before the day officially begins. This could be a workout, writing a chapter of a book, or working on a project that requires deep focus. Imagine finishing your most important task of the day by 8 a.m. How would that make you feel? You'd feel incredibly productive and accomplished. This creates a positive momentum that can carry you through the rest of the day. It's a psychological trick. When you win the morning, you are more likely to feel like a winner for the rest of the day. This can boost your confidence and your motivation to tackle other challenges. For many people, the morning is the only realistic time to exercise. After a long day of work, it's easy to feel too tired or to have other responsibilities pop up. But in the morning, there are usually no excuses. Getting your workout done first thing not only improves your physical health, but it also floods your brain with good chemicals that improve your mood and focus for hours. It wakes up your body and your mind. Similarly, waking up early gives you time to make and eat a healthy breakfast. So many people skip breakfast or grab something unhealthy because they are rushing out the door. A peaceful morning allows you to properly fuel your body for the day ahead, which has a massive impact on your energy levels and ability to concentrate. Finally, the act of consistently waking up early builds incredible discipline. Getting out of a warm, comfortable bed when it's dark outside is not easy. It requires you to make a promise to yourself and to keep it. Every time you do it, you are strengthening your willpower muscle. This discipline doesn't just apply to waking up, it starts to spill over into other areas of your life. You might find it easier to stick to a diet, to finish a difficult project at work, or to save money. Waking up early becomes a daily reminder that you are in charge of your life and that you can do hard things. This self-belief is perhaps the most valuable benefit of all. But we have to look at the other side of the coin. The 5 a.m. club has a dark side, and it's something we really need to talk about. The biggest danger, as we touched on before, is sleep deprivation. This is not a small problem. It is a massive one. If you are waking up at 5 a.m. but only getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep, you are not setting yourself up for success. You are setting yourself up for failure. When you don't get enough sleep, everything in your life gets harder. Your brain doesn't work as well. It becomes difficult to focus, to solve problems, and to be creative. You make more mistakes. Your memory gets worse. You might forget important information or appointments. You also become more emotional and irritable. Small problems can feel like huge disasters. You might snap at your family, your friends, or your coworkers for no good reason. It puts a huge strain on your relationships. The physical effects are just as bad. A lack of sleep weakens your immune system, which means you get sick more often. It messes with your hormones that control your appetite, making you crave junk food and gain weight. It increases your risk for very serious health problems in the long run, like heart disease and diabetes. So, you might wake up early to go to the gym, but if you're not sleeping enough, you are canceling out many of the health benefits of that exercise. You are basically taking one step forward and 2 steps back. Another major downside is the impact on your social life. Humans are social creatures. We need connection with others to be happy. For many people, the evening is the primary time to socialize. It's when you have dinner with your family, go out with friends, or spend quality time with your partner. If you have to be in bed by 9 p.m., you will have to miss out on many of these things. You might start to feel isolated or disconnected from the people you care about. Your partner might want to watch a movie with you, but you have to say no because it's your bedtime. Your friends might invite you out for dinner, but you have to be the first one to leave. Over time, this can create a real sense of missing out and can lead to loneliness. It's important to ask yourself if the extra productivity in the morning is worth the potential cost to your relationships and your happiness. Then there is the pressure and the guilt. The 5 a.m. club is often presented as the only way to be successful. If you can't do it, it's easy to feel like there's something wrong with you. You might see all these people on social media posting pictures of their 5 a.m. workouts and their perfect morning routines, and you feel lazy and undisciplined in comparison. You might try to force yourself to wake up early, fail, and then beat yourself up about it. This creates a cycle of guilt and shame that is incredibly unhealthy. It can hurt your self-esteem and make you feel like you're not good enough. The truth is, success does not depend on the time you wake up. It depends on the quality of your work, your consistency, and your ability to manage your energy. Waking up at 5 a.m. is just one possible strategy among many, and it's a strategy that doesn't work for a lot of people. Feeling guilty about your natural sleep pattern is a terrible waste of energy. So, what is the answer? If 5 a.m. is not the magic pill, then what is? The real key to a productive and happy life is not about waking up at a specific time. It's about understanding your own body and creating a routine that works for you. It's about being intentional with your time, no matter when your day starts. The most important thing is to get enough sleep consistently. This is the foundation of everything else. Whether you get that sleep from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. or from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. is less important than the fact that you are getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every single night. The goal should be to find your own ideal wake-up time. How can you do this? You can try a little experiment. For a week or two, maybe on a vacation, try to go to bed when you feel tired and wake up naturally, without an alarm clock. See what time your body naturally wants to wake up. For many people, this might be around 7:30 a.m. This is your natural baseline. Maybe you need to wake up a little earlier for work, but this gives you a good idea of what your body prefers. If you naturally wake up at 8 a.m., trying to jump to 5 a.m. is probably going to be a disaster. But maybe you can shift your schedule a little earlier, to 7 a.m. without too much trouble. The second key is consistency. Our body clocks love a routine. It's much better to wake up at 7 a.m. every single day, including weekends, than it is to wake up at 5 a.m. on weekdays and then sleep in until 11 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. When you have a very different schedule on the weekend, it's like giving your body a mini jet lag every Monday morning. It confuses your internal clock and makes it much harder to wake up on time during the week. So pick a wake-up time that you can realistically stick to 7 days a week. It's the consistency that matters more than the specific hour. Instead of obsessing about the 5 a.m. club, let's talk about creating a powerful morning routine. A morning routine is a set of actions you perform in the same order every morning. This routine can be done at 5 a.m., 7 a.m., or even 9 a.m. if your schedule allows. The time doesn't matter as much as the routine itself. The routine signals to your brain that it's time to start the day and gets you into a productive and positive state of mind. What could this routine look like? It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as this. When you wake up, drink a big glass of water. Then spend 5 minutes stretching your body. After that, spend 5 minutes just sitting in silence or thinking about what you are grateful for. Then, you can make your coffee and look at your plan for the day. This entire routine might only take 15 or 20 minutes, but it can completely change how you feel. It's about starting your day with intention, not with the panic of hitting the snooze button 10 times and then rushing to get ready. The power is in the ritual, not the time on the clock. And just as important as a morning routine is an evening routine. How you end your day has a huge impact on how you start the next one. An hour before you want to go to sleep, you should start a wind-down routine. This means turning off bright screens like your phone, your TV, and your computer. The blue light from these screens tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, which makes it harder to fall asleep. Instead, you could read a real book, listen to some calm music, take a warm bath, or do some gentle stretching. This tells your body that it's time to relax and prepare for sleep. A good evening routine will help you fall asleep faster and get better quality sleep. This, in turn, will make it much easier to wake up in the morning no matter what time you choose. Now, let's say you've listened to all of this and you are a morning person, or you really want to become one. You believe that waking up earlier would genuinely improve your life. How do you do it without shocking your system and making yourself miserable? The key is to do it slowly. Do not try to go from waking up at 8 a.m. to waking up at 5 a.m. overnight. This is a recipe for failure. Instead, you should make a gradual change. Start by waking up just 15 minutes earlier than you normally do. So, if you usually wake up at 7:30 a.m., set your alarm for 7:15 a.m. Do this for a few days or even a week until it starts to feel normal. Once you are comfortable with that, shave off another 15 minutes. Set your alarm for 7:32 a.m. Continue this slow and steady process. It might take you a few months to reach your goal of 5 a.m., but because you are doing it so gradually, your body will have time to adjust. You will also need to adjust your bedtime in the same way. Every time you set your alarm 15 minutes earlier, you need to get into bed 15 minutes earlier that night. This slow method is much more sustainable and much more likely to lead to a permanent habit. Another trick is to use light to your advantage. Our body clocks are heavily influenced by light. When it's dark, our brain produces a hormone that makes us sleepy. When it's light, our brain gets the signal to wake up. So, as soon as you wake up, try to expose yourself to bright light. Open your curtains right away. If it's still dark outside, turn on all the lights in your room. This will help to tell your body that the day has begun and will help you shake off that sleepy feeling more quickly. And please, whatever you do, do not hit the snooze button. It might feel good for those extra 9 minutes, but it's one of the worst things you can do for your wake-up routine. When your alarm goes off, your body starts a process of waking up. When you hit snooze and fall back into a light sleep, you interrupt that process. Then, when the alarm goes off again, you have to start all over. This is what makes you feel so groggy and tired, feeling some call sleep inertia. It's much better to set your alarm for the time you actually need to get up. And when it goes off, put your feet on the floor and stand up. That first 5 seconds is the hardest part. But once you are up, you have won the battle. But what if you are a night owl? What if you have tried waking up early and it just makes you feel awful? The answer is not to keep forcing it. The answer is to embrace who you are and build a successful life around your natural rhythm. Stop feeling guilty for not being a morning person. There is nothing superior about waking up early. Some of the most creative and intelligent people in history were night owls. If you are a night owl, your peak productivity might be from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. So structure your life to take advantage of that. If you can, try to find a job or a career with a flexible schedule that allows you to start your day later. If you have to work a standard 9 to 5 job, then protect your afternoons and evenings for your most important and creative work. Do the easier, more mindless tasks in the morning when you are not at your best. Then, when your energy levels rise later in the day, tackle your big projects. A night owl's miracle morning might actually be a miracle evening. Use that quiet time from 10 p.m. to midnight to do the things that morning people do at 5 a.m. This could be your time to read, to learn a new skill, to work on your passion project. The world is just as quiet at 11 p.m. as it is at 5 a.m. The key is to find your own golden hours and use them wisely. The goal is productivity and well-being, not waking up at a specific, arbitrary time. Stop trying to copy someone else's blueprint for success and start drawing your own. In the end, the 5 a.m. club is just a tool. It's like a hammer. For some jobs, a hammer is the perfect tool. But if you need to cut a piece of wood, a hammer is useless. You need a saw. Waking up at 5 a.m. is a great tool for some people, the natural morning larks, but it's the wrong tool for many others, the night owls. It's not the tool itself that is good or bad. It's about whether you are using the right tool for the job. And the job is to build a happy, healthy, and productive life for yourself. The real secret to success is not the time on your alarm clock. The real secret is self-awareness. It's about knowing yourself, knowing when you have the most energy, knowing how much sleep your body needs, knowing what routines make you feel good and what routines make you feel bad. It's about being honest with yourself and respecting your own biology. Don't let anyone make you feel bad because your schedule doesn't look like theirs. There is more than one path to a successful life. You can be a successful person who wakes up at 5 a.m., and you can be a successful person who wakes up at 9 a.m. What matters is what you do with the hours you are awake. Are you focused? Are you consistent? Are you taking care of your health? Are you making progress on the things that are important to you? These are the questions that truly matter. So, let's stop glorifying one specific wake-up time and start glorifying things like getting enough sleep, listening to our bodies, and building sustainable habits that support our well-being. Whether you are a member of the 5 a.m. club or the 9 a.m. club, what matters is that you are in a club that works for you. The ultimate goal is to create a lifestyle that gives you energy, not one that drains it. It's about finding a rhythm that allows you to be your best self, day after day. So, the next time you hear someone talking about the 5 a.m. club as the only way to succeed, you can smile to yourself. You know the real truth. You know that the secret is much more personal and much simpler than that. The secret is to find your own time, your own routine, and your own path. Thank you for watching. If this video gave you a new perspective on waking up early, please consider hitting that like button. And if you want more simple, no-nonsense videos about living a better life, make sure to subscribe to the channel.